What's up, guys? Welcome back to Mexican in the Philippines. Good morning, Filipinas. We are here tomándonos un cafecito. Ya tú sabes, drinking some coffee. Back with some more reaction videos. A ver qué pasa. This is a homeless expat. I guess another one. We're gonna take a look and we're just gonna react, give our thoughts, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. All right, let me get this started, guys. Make sure you have packed the like button, and if you want to support the channel, links in the bio. Ta-da!
Expat gone homeless and broke and in dire need of assistance in the Philippines, and especially in a place like Mindanao. Conan White, a 60-year-old British man, is stranded in the Philippines after a series of devastating events that left him in dire circumstances. In 2018, he moved to the Southeast Asian country of the Philippines seeking a fresh start after meeting a woman on Christian Filipina dating app. However, his new life quickly turned into a nightmare. His girlfriend involved in weird, dubious.
Wait, Christian Filipina? You know, I used to do promoting for them. Ah, is that true? I don't know, man. Let's see.
Businesses and abandoned her child. Stabbed him in May 2022, leading to his first encounter with Philippines police. The situation left Conan with severe injuries, including wounds to his foot, but the police refused to investigate unless he paid a bribe.
What? He got stabbed by the Hey, he must have did something wrong, man. Is it tampo?
Alone and injured, he fled into the slums of Cebu, where he lived in
That's why you don't play with the tampo.
squalor and faced constant health risks, including a rat bite that led to contracting monkeypox. Conan's situation worsened when he took a fall down a freeway in the summer of 2023, leaving his foot severely shattered. After seeking treatment at a private clinic, he claimed that the doctor intentionally damaged his foot for financial gain. His health continued to deteriorate as his foot became infected and his fever worsened, forcing him to take antibiotics that were ineffective. He moved in with his girlfriend's mother, who neglected his care, refusing him proper medical treatment and insisted relying on her herbal remedies and superstitious practices like blessing rituals and exorcisms. Despite enduring months of neglect, Conan's foot remained in critical condition, and he eventually sought hospital care in 2000.
Man, like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I think a lot of these stories, like, I don't know if these old guys or it's because a lot of them are old, but I'm not mean to say it like that, you know. A lot of these I don't know, they want to play victim or or what. Are are you, if you feel like even the doctor, for example, is trying to bribe you for money, you know, at this point it feels like the dude is like he's 007, you know, him against the world. You know, if you feel like that, like, it's so easy, man. Go to the US embassy, you know, get your ass out of here, and boom, that's it. But no, you keep on going and going and going, and so why is the reason these things keep happening to this person? Because he keeps going and going. Like, it's so easy to get a way out.
24. However, his treatment was inadequate, and he was released with his foot still rotten. He was later moved into a shack in the isolated jungles of Mindanao, where he has spent the last year unable to walk and feeling like a prisoner. The locals who control the only key to the gate prevent him from leaving. With no way to communicate effectively, as he does not speak Filipino and only limited financial resources, Conan feels trapped and abandoned by everyone around him, including the British embassy, which he claims has been unhelpful despite his desperate appeals. Living on just one meal a day, He barely survives. A small amount of money left from £90 donation from a former colleague. Coleman's situation grows increasingly desperate. He's been unable to leave the jungle and has only managed to leave the area a handful of times in the past 18 months. His leg remains.
What is the common sense in these people? Like, do you think that he's isolated, he's trapped, and the locals don't let him go anywhere? But he can get this. Someone told this guy in the video this whole story. All right, obviously, like he's desperate. He's desperating, needing to escape. But they can't get this. They can't get this story to the U.S. embassy. Come on, man. This is I. It's,
Really infected, and he is terrified that he is on the brink of death. He is attempted to reach the British embassy, have yielded no concrete assistance. Now facing imminent collapse, Conan has turned to crowdfunding page
well, not U.S. He's from British, right? He's British.
as a final hope to raise enough money to survive and possibly return to the UK. He feels cursed, isolated, utterly hopeless, struggling to survive in a remote jungle hut with little hopes for rescue. Another man trapped in the Philippines and nothing to look forward to, his life ruined by Filipina. In this case, one who abandoned her child and left him in critical condition. I do not have any sympathy for these men. Makes no sense, the story completely. Wise Galaxy Brain says there's some weird dudes out there who decide to go full local in some sketchy areas and they think there's no problem.
Come on. It feels like this dude wanted all these things to happen to him. Like, because it doesn't matter who you're with. If they stab you or stuff like that, like, you know, as soon as the first incident happens, like, you can get out of their situation and you're back home or whatever.
Because they get the superficial red carpet treatment for being a white foreigner. Then, when trouble does happen, whether it be a girl, money, extended Filipino family related, they end up in a way over the head. I always tell people that it's better not to be too friendly with some locals. You never know what kind of drama they can involve you in. Precisely. Avoid being friendly to Filipinos. Do not let other YouTubers tell you that everyone is extremely friendly. They all have alternative motives.
I always said that, not saying that people are not friendly, but a lot of people get over the head. It doesn't matter. You live in a country that you never been before. Crimes happen here. It's not like you're not. It's like no one is going to do anything. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful wherever you're at.
It has been proven time and time again. How often must this happen? Timo says, engineer that built our house more or less stole millions. Things were prices 400 to 500 times of rentals in many cases. Workers on the job site were lazy and also stole materials and tools from the job site. Hired farm workers to spray my sugarcane once and they just sprayed the outside and pocketed the herbicides. Everybody and their mama has asked us for money. The answer is basically always and no. I do not hire for anything. I do all my own farm and labor and even construction projects. This is not a comprehensive list, but after being scammed enough times here, had to sell our car and use the
I don't know, guys. These, the people that come out here and they always become single are the ones that always had problems. All right. Now, of course, every time you hire someone, you need to check, the work. You're not just gonna be hanging out money. All right. To now, when it comes to stuff like that, I never experienced. Yeah, people might not do the work correctly, but that's different than trying to take advantage of the situation. When it comes to things like that, I haven't experienced that, but I mean, it depends on who you hire too. Like, is it family or just?
Money for upgrades so my wife could get remote work. The gamble worked, but we were on the brink of starvation if that didn't work out. We had also missed a sugarcane harvest due to the El Nino. The sugarcane mills here are so beyond corrupt. They closed in March of last year, but didn't open until November of last year. Basically closed 2 months early and opened 2 months late, and they said all of our cane was young, but all of our cane was flowering. The only way to succeed here is to cut as many people out of the supply chain. More people equals more theft. This is what I mean by extreme. We were upper middle class in the US, and inside of a year, this country was able to drag us straight into poverty. We are working our way back, but we won't have a comparable quality of life to what we had in the US, maybe for another year or so if things go according to plan.
Stop studying English.
I don't know, guys. This just doesn't make sense. This story doesn't make sense to me. It seems like it's like there's a lot of drama to it. There's just so many um things. Like he got stabbed by the wife, but he's still with the wife, and oh my god, it just guys, let's get out of here. Hop back the like button. You already know if you wanna support. Links in the bio. Mexican in the Philippines. Vámonos.